We are joined here to pay the greatest respect to our Emperor, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile King Selassie I, for his 129th birthday celebration. Each year, the celebrations for the Emperor's birthday and other historical cultural holidays of our nation and country are being met with the highest, holiest, and most sacred chantings and praises, as it's our given duty. I'd like to thank you all for being a part of such a noble deal in celebrating with us ceaseless Nyabingi Isis unto the Emperor. This 129th birthday of the Emperor will be marked with the highest admiration for his works, time, love, security, and care towards his people.
Yeah, thank you for watching BobArtsTV. My name is Asta Black, and we're in the mountains of Daddy Shop. Daddy Samuel Shop is who lit the first fire to abolish slavery in Jamaica. Thank you for watching, and one perfectly. Bless.
Emperor Haile Selassie is one of the most notable icons of the 20th century. He was named Time Man of the Year in 1931 after delivering an inspiring speech for his nation's liberation before the League of Nations. He is worshipped as God incarnate by hundreds and thousands, and he is the longest serving head of state in the world, and he was the last ruling dynasty that survived thousands of years. His life is nothing short of dramatic and remarkable. King Haile Selassie, originally named Tafari Makanen, was born on July 23rd, 1892 in a region called Ejesaragora. He is the 225th and last ruling emperor of Ethiopia since 1930. His royal line descended from Shiwan Amhara Solomonic King Haile Selassie. Tafari is the great-grandson of Haile Selassie, and he is the son of Prince Makanen, a chief advisor to Emperor Menelik II. His father passed on in 1906, and he was taken under the wings of his uncle, Menelik II, who did not have a son to succeed him, and Selassie prepared to be the favored successor. Educated at home by French missionaries, at an early age, he impressed the emperor with his intellectual abilities, and he was promoted accordingly. He spent his youth at the court of the Emperor of Addis Ababa, and he was exposed to political plots and learned about the use of power. The capacity of his memory, mastery of detail, and hard work earned him the position of governor of Gara Muleta in the province of Harar at the age of 14. At the age of 20, Menelik II appointed him as commander of the extensive province of Sidamo. In 1907, at the age of 14, he was appointed governor over part of the province of Sidamo and then of the Harar province. He followed progressive policies seeking to break the feudal power of the local nobility by increasing the authority of the central government. For example, by developing a salaried civil service. He thereby came to represent politically progressive elements of the population. He is an emperor who sought to modernize his country and who steered it into the mainstream of post-World War II African politics. Haile Selassie is one of the most famous leaders in Ethiopian history. He brought Ethiopia into the League of Nations and into the United Nations and made Addis Ababa the major center for the Organization of African Unity, which is now considered the African Union. In 1911, he married Waizaro Menin, who is also known as Empress Menin, the great-granddaughter of Menelik II. In 1913, however, after the passing of Menelik II, it was the emperor's grandson, Lidyashu, not Tafari, who was appointed as emperor, but who maintained a close association with Islam. Yashu never gained favor with Ethiopia's majority population. As a result, Tafari became the face of opposition, and in 1916 he took the power from Lidyashu and imprisoned him for life. When Selassie was crowned emperor, the King of England, who at the time was regarded by many as the most powerful man in the world because of the size of the British Empire, was unable to attend. However, he sent the Duke of Gloucester to represent him. The Duke bowed to Selassie on meeting him, and now many believe that this is revealed that the new Ethiopian emperor was more important than the most so-called important man in the entire world. Haile Selassie is worshipped as God incarnate among followers of the Rastafarian movement. The movement actually got its name from Selassie's pre-coronation title, Rastafari Makonnen. As Rastafarians, it is believed that Selassie was the Messiah who will liberate the black race from oppression all over the world. However, King Haile Selassie never regarded himself as God, but based on biblical statements plus the motivational work that he has done, his followers regarded him as God himself. As Rastafarians, we regard Haile Selassie as God because of a text that Marcus Garvey had said himself. Look to Africa, where a black king shall be crowned. He shall be the Redeemer. Haile Selassie is regarded by Rastafarians as the God of the black race. This is supported by the Rastafarian belief that God himself is black, and it is claimed back by this biblical text. For the hurt of the daughter of my people am I hurt. I am black, as astonishment hath taken hold of me. Jeremiah chapter 80, verse 21. As Rastafarians, we regard Ethiopia as our homeland, and we believe that we will eventually return, which we will. During periods of colonization, Africans were divided up and sent to destinations throughout the world, in most cases as slaves to whites. This is why many Africans found themselves in Jamaica and in the United States of America, and this is why it is regarded by many Rastafarians as hell, as this is not where we should be. We should be in Africa, where our ancestors and where the king himself is from. Ethiopia, the homeland, which is seen as a place of fond memories of freedom and life prior to oppression. This meant it eventually became regarded as heaven. To develop this belief, Rastafarians refer to Psalms 137, verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon we sat down, there we wept when we remembered Zion. All of these good deeds have brought justice and equality, not only for Ethiopia, but for all African people. Being that he is worshipped by his followers, we all know of the message that he is trying to put out in society, and now he has multiple persons walking in his footsteps, trying to make a change in society, not only for black people, but for the entire world. Whether or not he is murdered, or even if he is still alive, we shall forever know him as King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and the Lion of Judah. Thank you!
Rastafari.